Don't that we gritty. Huh? Hey.
All right, all right. Let there be light. How y'all doing, man? It's 224. We got 5 more days for Black History Month to be acknowledged by the world, the culture itself. But you know how I get down. Black History is 365 days a year. Black history is being made every day. So we're going to highlight everybody that's making moves and making a difference, that's breathing this day and time. We know about our ancestors and history, but I think it's more important to talk about who's breathing and now that's living in the land of the living. And let's embrace what's now, but yet not forget the past. So if you feel what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So let's just do that. I like that. That was like a little rhyme, but that coincide great to what I'm getting ready to bring to you. My son, Chris Rock, uh, he sent me something by this young man named what's his name? Akeem Ali. He called himself Keemy or Keemy Kasanova. I call this young blood young Goldie because he got it down. If you know anything about the movie The Mack, this is who this guy is channeling, you know. And what's crazy, he never seen the movie The Mack. So he said he's been influenced by folks he been around, and he's from Mississippi. And so you got, I guess, the old school folks he been around. He's an old soul to be able to adapt to a 70s lifestyle. I lived through the 70s. I was born in the 70s. So, I was a shorty, I was I was 10 years old in 1980. So I remember that whole timeline, you know what I'm saying? Not vividly, but I lived through it. You know what I'm saying? So I love the movies like Superfly, Shaft, The Mac. And then I just did videos on how the guy that played the Mac, Max Julian, is from DC, from Southwest DC. So go back and look up your boy videos on Max Julian. You know what I'm saying? Even when he died, I did another feature on him because this man was born and died on his birthday. That is something very unique. And now my son sent me this video of this kid when he attended Jackson State University, where he studied at. He said this kid came up there maybe a year or 2 years ago and was putting it down. So for Max Julian to just die at 80 something years old, and for me to see this young blood, to me, his spirit just transcended into this young blood to keep his legacy going on, and he don't even know it. He don't even know what he doing. He know what he doing, but he don't know the magnitude of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it out there. How about if they remake the Mac and use this young blood in it to play Goldie in the movie? He would be a perfect cast because he got it already. The whole lingo, the style, the aura, the swag, he got it already. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of his flow, and then we're gonna get into a video of his. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So this is what my son sent me, and he's on the 85 South show, which is Chico Beans and Tone or Anthony. No, the dude named Carlos, I think. So look at this young blood do his thing. All right, that's Chico Beans and Los. Get ready to join him on stage. Look how they give it up. Chico Beans is from DC, Uptown. Just in case y'all didn't know. And you know they from Wild and Out. If you say I know them from somewhere but don't know where, Chico Bean and Los. And this guy Los is from Mississippi as well. Oh, his name Tone Anthony. I don't know where I get Carlos from. Jude, I know a homeboy named Chef T. That's what they call getting their cuts. Girl, I judge you, girl. That's that Mississippi lingo.
Let me tell you how I do it, how it be. I'm putting wee-wee on her auntie. Hit her with the 1, 2, and the 3. I went to school, made some A's, some B's, and some C's. Cause I'm a G. H.I. I hit her with the L-O-N-O-B, and that's no lie. Cause I'm a hell of a guy when I pimp and I be doing it. I make sure my bitches stay in the movement.
I appreciate something different out of everything that's coming out. This dude in a whole nother lane. And he's gonna make it because he's different, creative, you know.
You know we up here, baby, and we cut the food. We got Akeem, where she go be, Carlos him, and we gon' do it.
No, his name is Carlos. Yeah, I know it. I know what I'm crazy.
Like all the Mississippi niggas do it. Like all the Mississippi niggas do it. They had to do it like all the Mississippi niggas do it.
They freestyling. That's what I like about the show Wild and Out. Nick hit a home run with making that show. Everything is like a freestyle. And back in the day, we used to call that fresh off the dome. You know. Woo! He's spitting that fire on a smooth tip. All right, that's enough, man. I can't give y'all all that. Y'all, okay. Look. Like I said, go support this young blood, Akeem, Ali, Keemy, Kasanova. Go watch the 85 South video. And it's like 40 minutes of what I just gave you a snippet of. But let's get into his video that I found. And it's off the radar, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really loving it on the strength that is different. You know what I'm saying? T-Pain went off about everybody sound the same. I need something different. So I was feeling him when he went on that rant. I'm tired of the little baby, the baby, and okay baby and wrong baby. You know, everybody a baby. You know, give me something different. You know, And I often debate with like the young bloods, like my sons, especially my son Lil D. I say, bro, our era of hip hop was more dominant and more, sophisticated. It was better because everybody was like a superhero. You had to have your own identity. You couldn't sound like nobody, or you wasn't gonna get a deal. Okay? You had to be original. And yeah, we had white rappers that was gimmicks like the Island Boys are today. We had like maybe 20% of guys like that. They came and they left. But those that sustained, they brought uniqueness. The Heavs, the KRS-One, the Big Daddy Kanes, the LLs, Run DMC, Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying? EPMD. Come on, man. That's how I missed the Jacksons when Michael Jackson and them came to RFK, because I was at the Capitol Center on the Raising Hell tour. Run DMC, LL, EPMD, Slick Rick. Who else? DOS Effects. Come on, Slim. Y'all youngins now is not messing with our era of rappers, man. Now, the business is more lucrative now. I will say that. Thanks to Jay-Z. That's like the only dude I haven't seen. Like, from then to now, I haven't seen Jay-Z perform. So maybe the next time him and B go out on tour, I'm gonna have to see him. You know what I'm saying? Uh uh, you know, I haven't seen none of the bad boy artists, because they came like during the 90s. I was in my 20s. But anything in the 80s, I was there. Me and my crew was there. You hear me? We was there, Slim. So let's get into my man video, because he gonna be around for a minute. He's channeling uh Goldie from the Max Julian. You know what I'm saying? A DC native. Just so if y'all in love with the Mac, if you're in love with the Mac movie, you in love with DC. I'm just saying. Simple as that. You know? DC stand up. DMV, baby. We family. You know? Shouts out to 20 Bello, who started the DMV singing. I did a video about him. So go look that up. Get that man his props. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about honoring and congratulating people. We as a culture, especially black men, we have a problem with congratulating each other. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand it. Friends hate on friends, and it's for nothing. If you my homie and you make it, you do your thing, me being your friend and affiliated, I'm going to get some gems from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be successful because I'm connected to you. So whatever you doing, okay, if I'm around you, whatever you doing going to rub off on me, and it's going to motivate me to do my thing. If he your friend, then you ain't got to ask for anything. If he really your friend and he got it, and if they don't put you on, then you know what you really is to them. If they got it. Sometimes you get success, but you ain't got it financially. But if you ain't got it financially, okay, expose me to your network. Let me get in where I fit in and let me do my thing. You feel me? But if you box somebody completely out when they supposed to be your dogs, I'm like, all right, you wasn't 100 from the gate at the end of the day. All right, So I appreciate all the young bloods reaching out to me, asking me to do reactions to their favorite artist that's on the rise, you know. But just as you want me to help you, I need you to help me. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get monetized. We on our way slowly but surely. You know, we ain't rushing because I did the research. The successful channels with with the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views, they they're on the air a minimum of 5 years with 5 years of content. I ain't even in the game a year. So you know what I'm saying? So whatever my numbers would they end up being on June 1st, which is my anniversary, you know what I'm saying? I know from that point on, that's what I'm going to do a year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but as people get familiar with me and they learn me and they roll with me, then it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. And I told you, they still gotta evaluate your content. And if they feel like you ain't what we need, it's okay. You know, I work every day. I'm good. This is a hobby. I enjoy coming on here, expressing my opinions, having conversation, debates, and dialogue. You know, I have an audience now, you know, because I done tired my family and close friends out with my stories. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they like, man, I already heard that. I'm like, I mean, you know, if it's relating to the conversation, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm sorry, I have great stories. I've been a socialite out here in the world, you know, in my day, before marriage, you know, before family, you know. I got great stories. I'm sorry if I wasn't in the house doing nothing. I was outside. You know, I was outside before outside became a saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, I was out here, you know. I was out here doing my thing. You know, I was around the movers and the shakers, the finest women, and I was around all levels of life, the hood, middle class, the upper class, and I got a few rich friends. I got a few rich friends that I was hanging around. You know what I'm saying? But they in and out of town. So it wasn't like I was best friends with them and hanging around them, because like I just said, if somebody is on and you around them day in, day out, something gotta rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? So it only makes sense. So that's somebody, a couple of friends I know that's rich, they in and out of town. So they hit me up, yo, I'm in town, come holler, I'm gonna leave you tickets, we go enjoy a game, we hit a spot, and it is what it is. Or if they doing something, well, not nowadays, they hit me, yo, we busting a move out in Vegas, or come on through. If you make it out there, I got tickets waiting for you. I mean, I can't just get up and go like that no more because I'm a family man. So, I ain't random like that no more. But I used to pop it all, believe that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So I just tell people, so you ain't gotta be lying to these women. You ain't gotta be lying to the men. If you want to be free, be free. But if you want love in your life, you want to be bonded up, do that. It's okay. It's people that feel the way you feel that want to connect. I don't see what's hard about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't going to be on here like I ain't played the games, because I have, until a young lady check me and say, you ain't had to do all that. If you just wanted to have a good time, I was down with that. So from that point on, I just started keeping it 100. And it was beneficial. No bricks through the windows, no sliced tires, no stalking at my job and all that. Cause this is what I see going on. When you lying to people, nobody getting hurt, or you ain't gotta send the squad at somebody, you know. You ain't gotta be hurting a woman and you doing life in jail. Just keep it 100. But you know what? Devious individuals like drama. So that's just too easy to keep it 100. And you weave and remove people that's not down with the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? You want to interrupt people's lives, good people that you know that want to love you and be there for you. You want to take advantage of people like that. If you're a deviant, you know what I'm saying? So that's just too easy to just tell you this is who I am. And if you ain't with it, then, let's just be friends. Stay in the corner over there. While I find somebody that want to live the lifestyle that I live with no strings. So, all right, I gave you some game. Let's get into the video, man. Let's go. Life ain't got to be stressed or hard, man. People make things hard and stress. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that. I ain't just wake up with this game. This is by trial and error, living life. You feel me? Yeah. You know. So there's some people, they be on some, well, I gotta experience things myself. It's not enough, for you to tell me and keep trying to, word me up. And, I was like, man, look, you know, I'm just saying, I don't need the stress, and there's nothing cool about seeing somebody upset and crying about over you and for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing cool about that. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they like to hurt people and keep hurting people. But guess what? Your day gonna come. So I advise you to stop your bullshit. Just keep it 100. Eliminate the stress. You see these shows, Snap and Fatal Attraction. This is real, Slim. And you don't want to be part of it because suppose whoever you hurt, they don't hurt you. They hurt somebody next to you. Like somebody you do love or want to be with. Then that's on your hands and on your conscience. So I'm trying to word you up before it get to that point. I can give you the information. It's up to you to use it and sustain it at the end of the day. So okay, I found the video. It's called Akeem Ali Player to Player featuring Fleetwood Fred. All right, let me key it up. And yeah, this brother is different. And I'm telling you, we're gonna hear a lot about him down the line. And Whoever haven't given him a deal yet, y'all better get up on this, brother. I wish I had a record company, cause you know, you ain't gotta rip everybody off. You know, let everybody get a substantial percentage, and we all can eat. There's no reason to be people put their artistry and their intellectual property into a project, and then they can't even feed their kids or support themselves down the line. Come on, man. We could do better. So we're in the age of independence. I feel like somebody is going to do the right thing and do right by people because it's right. Let's go. Player to player. Akeem Ali.
Player to player. When you a real man, sometimes you run into other Macks. Real pros know the game just as good as you.
This whole video is fly. My man hold swag. Y'all get up on this dude. Akeem Ali. Let's go.
Stack your vegetables, and before you know it, she's sniffing cocaine from Mexico. Off your fingernails. If it get hectic though, I don't gas him up, I ain't Texaco. Nike send me checks in the mail every time that I check a hoe. I kick a bitch to the curb and tell my other hoes they next to go so they don't feel so special. You dig what I'm saying? This pimping is an artistry. Part of me, where you ought to be, is slanging rap like Megan and Cardi B. Listen, I got more swing than a playground. These hoes is a mess. Bitch, I ain't falling. I can never be a pimp in distress. Now all this smacking I've been dealing in got me stacking my dividends. A pocket full of change. I gave 50 cents out to many men. I slam my nose. I kinda like cleanest Jehovah Witness pussy. Selling moose knuckles and camel toes. All my bitches pushing. Pump the product cause it's gon' sell at any season. And my bitches don't take a day off of work for any reason. I said what I said when I said it, and I ain't gonna say it twice, man. You know the game, and you can play it right. You know what I'm saying? It's all about doing the game and how to play it. It's all about being a pro. It's all about being a back. And I brought one of my real player partners along. Who else I got to
He looked like a young Nipsey Russell. That's the dude Nipsey Hussle got his name from. And I think he was a comedian and he played the Tin Man in The Wiz. You welcome. I just gave you some game, some information. This dude look like Twister a little bit. Fleetwood Fred. That's like a tongue twister. Fleetwood Fred. Mississippi. Got the cashmere on. Yeah. See, when you become sophisticated, and that's beyond fly, you get into fabrics, furs, cashmere. You get the dress, and look a pimp right here. You know what I'm saying? You all about the look, the swag, silks, leathers, wool. It ain't about the designs at this point. When you're sophisticated, you welcome. I just gave you some game, some information. Egyptian silk. What you know about that? Come on, man. Stop playing. 1,000 thread count fabric. What you know about that? Come on, man. When you're able to grow old, you become sophisticated and your mindset changes. In life, you go through phases, you know. Where you at in your life? Is you fly, you grown and sexy, or are you sophisticated? Akeem Ali. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that was all that. That was all that right there. That was all that. Did y'all feel that, man? Come on, Slim. I know you did. You had to. That was all that. How, man? All right, I'm 30 minutes in. It's time for me to, get the booking and, I just had to feature that. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Akeem Ali. I just named you Young Goldie because you just, you know, you what they say when you just channeled Max Julian character on the Mack the movie. You just channeled Goldie, who was the main character in the Mack. So do yourself a favor, like Chico and Carlos said. You need to immerse yourself into the 70s movies like the Mack, Superfly, Shaft, and movies of that kind. Cause your swag is on a hundred. But once you embody these movies, it's gonna be on 1,000 and out the atmosphere. So thank you for something different. I'm tired of looking at and hearing the same kind of music, and it's nothing wowing me now. What I just seen is all that because it resonate in my timeline of the 70s that I lived through. I seen the 70s. I was around for the birth of rap, the birth of go-go. So yeah, I got a lot of memories of the beginnings. So I'm just glad that I can be on a platform where I can express what I remember. And everybody from the 70s on up, everybody done seen their own history and how they can determine it and display it and, explain it. My story gonna be different from the next dude's story, from what he's saying and what he took in. So it's room for everybody on here. Big Dave, Streets Finest, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's showing me love. We almost at 1,000 views for the Alpo and Rich Porter story. And I'm gonna do a whole video on that, thanking everybody that chimed in and put my numbers up. Peace. All right, let's go. I'll holler.